Murphy's Law in Mining. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and today I just wanted to have a chat about how Murphy is part of every crew, especially every underground crew that I've ever been on. So for those that don't know, Murphy's Law says that if anything could possibly go wrong, it will go wrong. And I suppose the best example of that has been in the last couple of days, the WA's border to South Australia. So there would have been a lot of people, or there were a lot of people come across, and a lot of them would have been heading to Kalgoorlie for a job, but that's all been turned upside down. And it really just illustrates to me how in mining things can be turned upside down in a moment's notice. So when I do these videos, one of the things that I like people to get out of it is what you need to do to make a success of it. And one of the things that you really need to be ready for is things to change. Things change constantly in mining. It's just part of it. You have to be able to adapt to it and overcome it and just get on with the job. At the moment, there are lots of jobs in Kalgoorlie. If you jump onto Seek and type underground in, you'll see all the jobs come up. But there's also lots of jobs around other mining towns around the country. So if you come over to the map that we use, and this has got gold plugged into it, you can see all the areas that are lit up. They're all areas, they've all big mining towns through here: Orange, Cobar, Parks, up Mount Isa Way and over at Townsville Way, Charters Towers. There's all lots of living jobs around there, and of course Kalgoorlie is looking for thousands of people at the moment. But just be aware that the government over here is talking about putting that hard border back up again. At the moment, when you come across, you just can't come across anymore. You have to isolate for 14 days again, which is going to throw a lot of people's plans into chaos. Especially a lot of people would have been coming across that would have had jobs lined up, and all that will be thrown upside down. So when you're trying to get into the mining industry, and when you're in the industry, just remember Murphy is part of the crew always, and things will go wrong, and it's how you deal with things going wrong that determines how well you're going to do in the industry. People that need strict guarantees on the way that their day is going to turn out really just don't take to mining, because there are no guarantees. When you start the shift, very rarely do you go through the whole shift with the plan being intact. Normally by the time you hit the courtyard out the front of the meeting room, the plan's already changed one time, maybe two. And that's what mining's all about. It's all about getting on with it and still meeting your targets, but doing it in a safe way. So I hope you find that information helpful, and remember that Murphy is part of everybody's crew, and if you could like and subscribe the channel, thanks.